Hello and happy Monday. Today is a quote from Malcolm X. You're probably familiar with it. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. One of the issues that we have in our world today is that very few people are willing to stand up for what they know is right. They're way more willing to bow down, kowtow to whatever the perceived authority figure is demanding, even though we know in our hearts it is absolute garbage. But when everyone else is going along like good little sheep, it's really difficult to stand up against that because peer pressure is a real thing and it's a real powerful thing. But if I'm going to live my life in integrity, if I'm going to live my life out of gratitude, love, joy, and compassion and courage, I've added courage to my mix. If I'm going to live my life based on those 5 principles, then I simply must stand still while the rest of the crowd is running by, out of fear, out of shame, out of whatever it is, whatever the rationale that they're using to convince themselves that going along to get along is the right thing to do. It's not. It simply is not. On those occasions where these opportunities, challenges, call them what you like, I'm going to call them opportunities. Because for me, they're opportunities to be courageous. They're opportunities to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. They're opportunities to be grateful that I'm able to do that. And it's an opportunity to be an example to others that they can do it too. Because one of the great things that we're missing, and whether you love or hate Malcolm X is irrelevant, he stood for something and he never backed down. That's a trait that's really sorely missing. And when we simply refuse to stand up and do the right thing, we become a little more cowardly the next time. And it makes it a little easier the next time to just go along, and a little easier the time after that. But here's the beautiful thing. Excuse me. If we stand up and be courageous in those moments, it does the exact same thing. It makes it easier the next time to stand up and be courageous. It makes it easier the time after that, and the time after that, and the time after that. Until it's not even a consideration. It's just the thing to do. And when we set that example for others, it's really astonishing to see how quickly they start doing the same thing too, because we are examples to the people who are around us in our lives. We're examples to our family, we're examples to our friends, we're examples to the people that we care about in whatever area of life that may be. And if we set a bad example, what does that say to them about who we are as human beings? I would far rather set the courageous example and fail than to set a bad example and succeed. And I would hope that you would do the same thing. So on this happy Monday afternoon with the beautiful sunshine, make a decision to stand up and stand for something, whatever it is. But make sure that you understand what it is you're standing up for. Whatever that issue is, make sure you do your research so that you know that you're on the right side of it. Because if all you're doing is reading the Twitter headlines or the newspaper headlines or listening to the evening news, there is so much more to figure out than what they're telling you and what you're gleaning from those little sound bites. Way, way more. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes effort. But if we're going to live lives of integrity, that's the price. And it's a price worth paying. Please, if you would, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to me on YouTube, and click the little bell button there to get alerted when I'm doing a new video, because I go live every day at 2 o'clock on all those platforms. And I would love for you to join me as I do that, and so we can continue this walk together. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.